Alrighty, game number 1. I would like to start by saying that More is an absolutely professional Black Forest, Rage Forest player. He knows the drill, sending 2 villagers forward with Loom. He's playing as Japanese. He's facing Miauricho as Jurchens. Jurchens coming forward with 2 vills as well. Loom is in. There's a crocodile here, so yeah, I mean, technically More knows about it. He wants to wait with his vills until the crocodile maybe aggroes the opponent's vills. Yes, that's exactly what he was waiting for. And that might be a Vil kill. Professional Black Forest player. As yours truly told you so. Pockets are going to be Sinister with Slavs for Venon. And Posholo with Celts. And Pume is playing on the flank as Berbers. He's facing development with Poles. Poles on the flank kind of tells me they want to get a nice cozy wall forward and then just wall and wall and wall behind. Maybe even push this wall back. Maybe with a couple of towers. Maybe with some archers. Maybe. Who knows? I see 2 lakes versus 2 lakes. Both of the lakes are in the pocket position for team R1. While very good positions for the lakes for team Venon as well. One behind the right flank and one behind the pocket. Just keeping an eye on no sneaker Ruskis. I have to go, but just wanted to say that I'm glad that Team Tourneys are back. So thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate the nice words, Eduval, as always. As always. Okay, so we have Celts Japanese on the same side. Well, on one side and then Berbers on the other. One potential issue that I would see on the right-hand side is that no bomber cannons for the flank or pocket. There's siege onagers, there's Kataparuto traps, there's a whole lot of other siege options, but usually bomber cannons are very nice. Usually you wouldn't want to pair a flank that doesn't have bomber cannon with a pocket that doesn't have bomber cannons either. So you see, both flanks are not bothered with that from Team Venon. Miauricho might consider docking this eventually. He's okay for now. But yeah, Poles definitely. Okay. More is coming to dock this. He has to walk a tiny bit as he doesn't have a lake, but I don't mind that because Japanese have more efficient fishing trips, and on the minimap that kind of looked a tiny bit like red. Yeah. And I was about to say that yeah, Berbers have the speed on their villagers. No, to be fair, they have the speed on their ships as well, but it's not as good of a bonus as the Japanese one is. Okay, Pume bringing in 2 rhinos, but they go back. Trying to block them. Okay, we're so back. All part of the plan. No one going to the next siege yet. Makes a lot of sense. Mori killed a Vil, all in all, but that was it. Some idle TC time, here and there. But things are going to be smooth enough. I see a barracks from Japanese. Many times towers to push this back. I like that a lot. By pushing this back, not only you get away with a fantastic wall at the end of the tunnel, but also you push back all those vills on lumber camp. Second lumber camp's coming up. Still no dock from blue. There we go. We have a dock. In the meantime, Slavs getting a pond, good and everything. They probably would have preferred to be on farms anyway, maybe. They have more efficient farmers. But this might be... Yeah. This might be super annoying for More, because More probably made that barracks with the thought of pushing here. Maybe towers, maybe archers, whatnot. But now with so many stone walls... Poles and Slavs on one team seems like a waste of pawns for Black Forest. Yeah, but you don't know where the pawns are. You don't know if they're safe. You don't know too much, do you? But I agree. I absolutely agree. In the meantime, you have Celts, Japanese, and Berbers on the other one. Because, like, okay, it's no Japanese, Malay, and Dravidians, but still. Just going to be a chill game. And boom, no aggression. Nothing whatsoever. Now in situations like this, here is where you shift click and delete all your walls. And before you know, your opponent is here with monks and siege and deleting his walls and you're dead. Not saying that happened to anyone ever in particular, but yeah. Chill game. Booming it out. Celts are going to have such a beautiful fish boom. So will Sinister. But again, Sinister could just chill on a couple of farms. Do we think we're going to see some siege workshop? Maybe from Jurchens? Maybe... Oh, Jurchens haven't clicked up yet. Ooh, that might be problematic. How's More doing? More has a lot of fish here, too. Starting to put down the fish traps. So for now, all smooth sailing. I could see this going into the late game. 106 eco from Team Venom, so they're pulling ahead a bit. Yeah, see what Puma did. It's dangerous, but hey. I guess he doesn't want 2 or more in the back. Labyrinth, thank you for the follow. Guys, I need 8 more follows to get to a round number again. 8 more. Or 2 less. Wrong. You just need 2 more. It could be you, chat. Yes. Correct. What do you mean just need 2 more? It shows me... Yo! Big sec. It shows me 13.693. Okay, so we're going to come back in 3 minutes to check their benchmark in terms of booming. Till then, how are you doing, chat? What do we think compositions should be here? Towers, halbs, and trebs. Mostly just towers and trebs is all what Japanese need. What is blue doing? Blue might be going for a fast imp. Blue might be putting a lot of fish. So he has 20 on food. Look at his food count after clicking up. He might be going castle drop into fast imp, trebs, bomber cannons, and that's it. Did you come up with the idea of the tournament? No. I was actually brought to the project by CS. Whose idea was it? So, as far as I know, he had this idea for a long time. And it's finally taking place. But yeah, he has the entire credit for the idea of the tournament. Castle Age? Oh no, he's gonna boom? What? No. No, I was cooking here. I'm good, I'm good. How good are you? You going up? Are you that good? Nope. 80 pop, 89 from Kels. Yeah, I mean, there's that bit of a slight bonus on the lumberjacks from the Celts. Look at his pond. Beautiful. He has 28 on food already. Sinister has a bonus himself, but it's on farms, which he's starting to put a couple of them down. Maybe he just has too much wood and he wants to spend it ASAP. But yeah, timing is there from Pocholo. Workshops, onager. And what do you even open here? I would think Mana-Time line. Because basically you don't have heavy cavalry civs to open halbs. It's not like in 4v4s where it's risky to open champs, because what if the other side is playing on your side? Kinda sad that there's no Portuguese for the infinite resource strats for the Feitorias. Yeah, but usually in team games like this, in Black Forest, you only see Feitorias when someone wants to reboom and the opponent cannot afford to slaying him. You can have like a fast imp into Feitoria type of strat, but it's for a timing hit. Because in team games, you have just so many resources around your map, first of all, and then if you get map control, if you manage to secure the map, you put a market here, and then you put a market here. And their trade is the infinite resource, basically. Like, for instance, I was talking about Burgundians in the previous game on Fortress, and how I saw him, you know, basically make a stable, and I was thinking, oh, he's probably going to be fighting for relics, but yeah, it's just like NP says, trade makes relics and Vitoria less relevant. Yeah, the chat had the double message, right? Yeah. Okay. Lots of stuff being tech. It is going to be the Man-at-Arms line. It is going to be Onager from Sinister. I would like to see the exact same team from Pocholo. But Pocholo is going to go straight up Siege only. Halbs. I don't like that. I don't like the Halb. Because I would like Halb if in a 4v4. In a 4v4, I feel like the infantry player almost never opens champions. Or the Man-at-Arm line, of course. But shit. Sec. I'm sorry. Yep, I did spill the beans. Someone was talking about this earlier, but it wasn't the beans, it was the tea. For fuck's sake. Sorry. Sound like something got knocked over. Yup. Going back to my point about why you should never open halves, or you should open halves if the other player is Franks or Magyars, or you think he's going to be going into Paladins, basically. Which, you see, I do like Sinister opening the Man-at-Arm line. And I don't like the Halt one here. Okay. We're gonna have Trebs. We're gonna have a castle from the Celts. 4 villagers. They got knocked over a tiny bit. It's a castle there, defense, heavy rocket card. Basically, Miauricho just needs to hold. And Lochuans in this bond could hold this position. Could hold this position. Now, Pume, like, you see, they're basically just Uno reversing this out. Pume walls for his dear life, wanting to hold here 1v2. While Mauricio probably hopes on holding this side himself against two players as well. It's going to be tough because that's a lot of siege here. They're not pushing with just a couple of melee units and that's it. However, there's another aspect. Poles didn't wall the entire map. Poles only walled, you know, the openings. And suddenly, there's going to be an onager cutting the wood line. And our blaster is in for Teal. Those camel archers are going to struggle. Now, did he get fortified bastions? That's something that I want to see. He did get fortified bastions. He gets 500 HP regeneration per minute. Truth! What about siege engineers? He did get it as well. Siege engineers coming in for More as well, who did get Kataparuto. He's going to go into heavy CA and redemption against the heavy rocket carts. Now, this an issue, however. More is trying to give them towers onto this side as well. But yeah, they need help. They not help, sorry, the trebs. Lots of trebs to push this position. I really want to see low trance in this pond from Mauricio. Maybe that way he can hold on for a while. Also, this treb getting out here, quite awful. Now, we were talking about bomber cannon against no bomber cannons onto this side. Mao needs help, I think. Does he? He does, but that's why champions are coming here. Does he have Druzhina? He does. Castle goes down, though. That's so many traps. 4 + 6. Okay. It's not really, you know, too much to do against the 10 bloody traps. Like, trying to just hold on for your dear life. Here comes for Celtica as well. Siege Onager in the queue. Can they push fast enough, though? Because, you know, Mauricio is holding on for his dear life, but so is Pume. Posholo starts giving some workshops onto this side as well. Giving them Siege Onager would be absolutely fantastic. Those are elite camel archers now. Really, really nice micro. Kind of starting to break the defense from blue, though. And still 0 low trons in that pond, which make me upset for my dear life. Slachta privileges. What? I saw ranges. The open hour blasters, I really thought that it's going to be some sort of Cav Archer play. But hey, Slachta privileges? Yes, sir. Well, with Slachta privileges all of a sudden, Posholo opening halberdiers. In the meantime, he did transition into... Oh, that's really funny. That's really funny. Posholo ended up transitioning into champions. And Sinister is making halbs now. I wasn't tripping. Like, it was the other way around in the beginning, no? Please tell me I wasn't tripping. This time we'll see low trons. Guys, the low trons from the Juchins are some of the best ones. So it would just be a shame not to see them in the pond. Now I wonder why was development typing and not... Ouch! But good snipes. Good snipes. Retreat time. Retreat to the castle. They're getting past late. This is really upsetting that I don't see Lutrons. They're just so good. It's 550 pop to 420, and basically blue is dead. Dead. A couple of vills will get away. Reboom. Make a new life. But basically, I mean, green and teal are not pushing from this side either. And now, teal is going to be having to play alone here. Because Sinister has to go back and defend this side. You can't stop those traps. I mean, you just can't. Pelt and Japanese traps pushing forward like that. It's just crazy, isn't it? Trade line could be cleared up. Like those random palisades, these mining camps, that house. Might not seem very important or like a big priority, but it is. It is. There's a counter unit on the field here as well. Double counter unit, if I may. And More is just going to make some space. Homie feels close. Wait, is he making space for those camel archers to just take a shortcut? Man, guys, you have a camel. Like, honestly. Ooh, he wants to cut with those camels up there. I mean, can we cut these homies in as well? Oh, those homies will just go. Easy like that. Okie doke. Yeah, that's bad news for development. Is this open? No, it's not. But still, I mean, traps are gonna go forward. Workshop. Yeah. It is an issue because, I mean, blue is dying again. They cut or they advance straight into his reboom. Sinister not making navy in the pond either. Upsetting. Upsetting. One of the most annoying thing that I find when you die like this, like blue, is that all of your houses are going to be dying eventually. So now you suddenly will run out of space as well. So you have to replace your houses. But where are you gonna even replace them when you barely have space for it to see and 3 farms in your opponent's eco? Literally. I don't think Teal can survive this either. It's a really, really nasty push. It's 17 military from VENON. Oh, it's time. It's time to call it a day. Okay. GG, well played. GG, well played. Team R1 takes game number 1. Played GG. I don't mind usually when people are still trying a tiny bit during game number 1. Like, you're getting warmed up into the series, like you're getting accustomed with how your teammates, your opponents are playing. I don't mind a late-ish GG during game number 1. I do mind not seeing low chance here in this pond. But you know why? Maybe Miauricho doesn't have experience on Black Forest. Usually on Black Forest, ponds like this is how you can hold the military from going forward the most. Like, usually a pond is a very strategic point of defense, especially in a position like this. Because if you fill this with low chuans and galleons, what are they going to do? Like, can they advance through here, through here? No, everything can be reached by your navy. So, yeah, that was a bit of a slip there. If these are recorded games, I'm not going to be switching throughout the scenes back and forth. I'm going to go straight to game number 2, fortified clearing. Ooh, fortified clearing. I would rather watch this than Fortress. I think, I don't know what you guys think, but I feel that Regicide Fortress are some of the hardest games to cast. I feel like I'm running out of things to say so fast. And that's I don't know. That's what makes a caster good, right? To be able to find stuff to talk about and not have like these dead times. But that's just a different type of beast, I swear to God. Like, that map has like an established meta. And it's just the boom into late game. And it's 20 minutes that, like, I don't know, I feel like you can only have so many things to talk about. Okay, you talk about the civs, about their map positions, about potential strategies, openings, and I feel like that's it. For instance, nothing. Cast someday? Nah. Nah. Anyway, fortified clearing coming up. This map, I assume, to be played very much differently, especially in the early stages of the tournament. I expected to see a whole lot more fast castles, but this map starts showing extreme aggression here. Is that the secret to T90 success? Only he has the power to yap to make Forest nothing interesting. But I honestly think that's why he's such a good caster. That's why he's such a good caster, because like he can make a story out of thin air, basically. Like, why do you think every S tier tournament cast starts with Dave T90 and ends with Dave T90? Because usually, historically, the most amount of technical difficulties are during the first day, first set, and during the final somehow. They're good at that, and sometimes I just absolutely fail to just think of what else I could be talking about during a Fortress game. At least if they would be going for like crazy king snipes. But they're not. They're just playing meta. So they're not giving me a whole lot to talk about either. That king not being able to garrison in the tower and the potential king snipe that we could have had previous game, that gave me a solid 10 minutes to what to talk about. Isn't this map significantly different from the normal version? So significantly means back palisade walls and middle wood line. I like both of those changes for a change. I like both of those. I don't mind seeing something different. Miauricho is coming forward. Armenian men-at-arms soon coming up. Tower on the hill. What is More doing? More is chilling with Mapuche, Mari, all of that. Bill's coming forward, maybe trying to repair, maybe to put... down a market, a defensive tower. Yeah, but with all my respect, they also tend to talk about something else, even when things are happening in the game. I don't know, I'd love to see a different duo on a final someday. It makes all the finals sounding the same when it's the same caster all the time. I can understand that. I can understand that. The last part. The first part, they also tend to talk about something else when things are happening. I saw during the co-cast at a live channel, because like for instance, like right now it's my decision to pay attention more to the chat or to purely look and comment the game. And right now I started my stream early. I'm in a chill vibe mood. You know, I know this is going to be a long set. They're recorded games, but I heard that it's going to be a long set. So like right now I'm choosing to focus on chat a tiny bit more maybe. But at the Brazilian Dynasty, I felt like I was in full professional mode. Like I didn't have chat on screen. It was just me and the co-caster looking straight at the game. But it's so hard to coordinate, to address everything. Like there were so many things to address and to talk about. And I have an idea. I have a style of casting. I am focusing on something right now. I'm focusing on this dude's space. And maybe my co-caster is talking about the matchup on the other side, because that's what, I don't know, he finds that is going to be the key to this matchup. And I'm just waiting there thinking, like, okay, I have this to bring up. I hope I don't forget about it. But by the time they finish their idea, what I wanted to say, it's irrelevant anymore. Like we're 2 minutes in time. Something else is happening that's more important, and what I wanted to say and to address, it's gone. Like I can't be focusing on that anymore, because I noticed that when I was looking back to chat and people were saying like, oh my god, hero there, and the casters are just ignoring it. That's because the hero was freaking irrelevant. Like there were a whole lot other things burning on the screen that needed to be addressed. So I don't know. During S tier tournaments, I haven't seen, you know, I haven't heard T90 and Dave focusing on other stuff that are not relevant to the game. Maybe when they're just like doing their chill casts. What is this? A settlement? That's a panic settlement from More. It's not close to the woodline, homie, but you can also understand him panicking a tiny bit right now. You know, maybe that's the trick with the settlements. I feel like maybe you want to make them one space away from the woodline, but I don't know still. Can he defend from all of this? Like, he managed to get to Fast Castle during all this pressure. That's kind of impressive. I mean, he did lose 2 villagers, but juicy castle. Juicy castle age. Now, Richo just... Oh. yeah, like for instance, right now I was focusing on this so much and on my idea, what I wanted to tell you guys, that I didn't even look at the minimap. I just saw this right now. And probably some people were losing their mind in the chat, like, oh my god, why is she not talking about the push? Well, this is going to be a pain to deal with, especially when you're in feudal age. I feel like it's hard to deal with even when you're in castle. But yeah, exactly, Robsy. I feel like when you see Gurjaras playing on a closed map, it's almost always shenanigans. Now, when it's pocket, you would expect them to some sort of boom, though. I don't think you just expect them to go full bananas into a crazy push from the pocket position. You can't please 100% of viewers 100% of the time. Absolutely, I know that. That's why I think in our scene it's so good that we have so many different casters with different personalities, different casting styles. I do agree that variety is important. Just so it won't make things stale, you know? But from a viewer's perspective, you cannot argue that T90 and Dave are going to be the ones bringing in the most viewers. You cannot argue with that because that's going to be the case. And everyone prefers them for the finals. So, well, not everyone, but there's a big majority. So yeah, that's going to be the case for a while. But I can understand the variety argument. Gujaras are even adding town centers behind all of this, which is fantastic. Now, Sinister had to invest into camels to come here and, you know, just push all of this back. But then again, Pume had to invest a whole lot into elephants, monks, scorpions. He still is, by the way. Now, what's happening at the top? We have a petard. Second one coming up. Gonna jam in straight into Moneymon's base. And then what? And then what's the follow-up? Is he still on stone? He is. Only 323 stone in the bank.
Hi.
Hi. This fire archers will probably do some damage, but red can just delete maybe a couple of farms and put down a defensive castle. Needs to be pay attention to those fire archers, because if the castle is too close to them, they could snipe the foundation. Dolas Riders still trying to deal with all of this. So I gotta say that Teal, all in all, with the damage he had to deal with the damage that he's still doing to orange. I don't know how much damage, but still super annoying with all of this. He's doing well. He's in a pretty good spot. MVZ coming forward with more monks, more fire archers. I envision a castle foundation here, guys. If you squint your eyes, you can see the future foundation. You can see the line. Yeah, I wanted to say that you can see the line from the topographers measuring the construction site and all the... No. Construction site began. But wait a minute. Have some mangonels. some elephant archers. Elephant archers, no upgrades. They don't have bloodlines. They only have fletching and 1 armor. The thing is, now, those fire archers are going to be protected by a castle. From under this castle, they can shoot this to see down, this to see down. They do a whole lot. I want to see Redcliffe tactics. Can he afford that? I never know how expensive. Oh, he has it already. Noobcaster not realizing that, and Noobcaster not focusing on what's going on in Teal's base. Man, I jinxed him to death here. I said he did such a good job, and he did. And he did. But now when all of this force is just piling on you, how do you deal with that? Yeah, he's still feudal age. He's still feudal age. I thought he defended. I thought he was fine. I underestimated Pume's ambition to commit to that strategy. And good for him. Now, you tell me, when is Red ever going to imp if this home is just getting all his buildings? Hindustani's camels dealing with the Bolas riders. Hindustani's camels also do bonus damage to them and attack 20% faster. No TC gaming. Ah, we do have a TC. And 20 vills queued up. Castle Age in the queue. Let's go. Double Bidax coming in for more. Minute 25. To be fair, that wasn't, you know, his top priorities until now. His top priority is still clearing up whatever is going on in his base. Like, he still doesn't have access to stone, even. That's only a lot of elephant archers. MVZ still on stone. Now, to be fair, you can't really deal with those elephant archers, maybe, with all of the fire archers. My question is, do you just grab all those vills, or some vills, the vills in the castle, and you go slap that castle into Yellow's face? Because Yellow was only pesky to others this game. Yellow is just chilling at home. Right now, he's on 3 TCs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 TCs. Do you take those vills and go commit to doing some damage? Or you just want to try and push with another castle here? He's going imp as well. So maybe he could be just finishing red. He could be getting Bracer Chemistry. With Bracer, you have like an extra range compared to those Elephant Archers. Oh, Elephant Archers diving under the castle. I don't think that's a good idea. There's a monk there as well. A lot of mangonels. A lot of Fire Archers. Oh. Bengali elephants are more resistant to conversion, though. But still, I feel like you just get insta PTSD when hearing the monk's sound. It's not even... A lot of the times, it's not even about the conversion itself. Ballistics coming in on the way up to the next stage. Bracer's gonna come in as well. And now maybe we're going to see Blue commit to another castle here after Bracer is in. Again, shenanigans never stop on Morris base. Never. In the meantime, the Hindustani castle kind of killed all of this push. There's still a relic there as well. Orange has a lot of Bolas riders. Venon is gonna come here with all his camels as well. Bracer is in. Now wait a minute. Because those are 20 elephant archers. 25 fire archers. Hit and run. Castle doing some good work. Still some mangonels ready to pop out. Feels like he's taking this fight downhill when he himself had the... had the hill advantage. Castle went down, but again, he can replace it as soon as he gets rid of all of those elephants around it. So red is in troubles. Red can... I wanted to say never click up to the next stage, but he could soon click up. The Bolas riders are going to be a slight issue here. Maybe not. Hindustani Scamos are there. 19 seconds away from the next stage as well. Castle goes up. Another castle here in defense. I hate that it's right next to a hill. But let's see some shots on the Bolas riders. Oh, nice. Really, really nice micro there from VENON. Miauricio. And from almost dead to still doing damage. Also, he's walling here. I mean, More could be running through the middle, but... imagine just a couple of camels here. Sitting Tiger. Sitting Tiger gives the traction traps extra projectiles as well. And on top of that, he's getting elite fire archers. He's not on stone. I would like to see him taking this stone instead. I feel like he wants more production. Yellow cancel imp. I will go back and check that. I wasn't paying attention to that. I'm sorry. There's just so many things happening right now on the minimap. Everything just flaring. I think that castle is going to melt. What is that? Grand Trunk Road. So all gold is going to come in faster. Good time to prepare the trade, I guess. There's still a lot of gold on the map, but still. Everyone almost is on their way to the next stage. Teal still isn't, but we're getting to a point where Sinister is getting Imp Camo. He has 66 on food right now. So his camo are just going to be just pouring on the map. His food eco is going to be great in a couple of minutes. He's going to be starting floating resources. And since he's in Imperial Age, he can start sending resources to... oh! To his allies. Guys! Imp? Imp? Home is repairing for his life and soul. Couple of Shivamshas mixed in. Milaiki. Not great against the Hindustanis in camels, but hey. PC is fine. PC is fine because, well, Yellow's military took all of Blue's focus. Now, the issue here was that all of those fights that Yellow took, lost about 20 military, were just before all the imp upgrades. And I just don't see them holding this position. In the meantime, More is still focusing on this. He's still struggling. Here comes Pume with a couple of camels. But also that is over. Like, poor Teal tried so much to wall all of that, but this is still open. No, dude. Oh. I would like that castle here, I feel like. Or maybe to continue creeping in here? I don't know. Sinister taking the stone. I would like green to let blue take all the stone, because he's actually making unique units. And he needs production, basically. But yeah, map control is not looking great. Military is still quite close. But look at the eco numbers. It's almost 100 difference. Frontier Guard coming in on Pume's camels. +4 melee armor. That's going to be very useful against Imperial Camels, but not useful at all against the Fire Archers. Does he have Kshatriyas, the food discount on his units? He does. It's funny how I just... So, one thing... We were talking about casting and all of that earlier, and one thing I'm really self-conscious about sometimes is that I don't articulate properly sometimes, or I have a very slow speech when I'm trying to focus on something or when I'm trying to explain something. And I have to think a lot about how to phrase it while I'm trying to explain something, right? So I just sound extremely unconfident and like just I'm trying to be more focused on how to have a better articulation. And I was watching a video, and this dude that's like a speech coach was saying, like, especially when you're doing a podcast or if you're streaming, basically it's even harder to do all of those because it's like you're kind of having a conversation with yourself. It's not like you having a conversation with other people. So it's like you ask the question, you answer them, and I felt like exactly the same when I asked something and then I replied to myself earlier. Hey, Dostrador, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Hope you had a good stream. For those of you that just arrived here, I'm casting recorded games of yesterday's set between Spanish team R1, Spanish clan, and team VENON. I know a lot of you watch this matchup already on Tato's channel, but please, 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 no spoilers. I saw exactly 5 minutes from the next game. I know it's going to be a long one, but I don't know who won. I don't know who lost. I don't know absolutely anything else about the set. So I would kindly ask you for no spoilers, if that's possible, please. Thank you, Axelito. Game number 2 goes to Team VENON. Nice. 125 camels, 231 from Team VENON. I think the hidden MVP of this matchup was Teal. He was so annoying to More early on, and then he did such a good job not dying completely to Pume's push. Even though it seemed like Pume's push did enough, what basically happened was not only More, but Pume as well. So 2 players piling up on Teal. Now, yeah, okay, Green came in with a couple of his camels, but that investment was not nearly enough to slow down the pockets boom into Imperial camels from Hindustanis. In the end, Pume did fall on the back foot. Hindustanis have a better economy as well.
Namaste.
Not really like all of those herdables in the mill. Not really a good factor in Castle Age. Not even in Feudal, to be quite honest. Whereas Hindustanis have just a better eco the more they advance throughout the ages, because they have cheaper villagers. So, yeah. Game number 3 next, Frontline, which I heard, a bird whispered, is a banger and a half. So I'm just curious. Yeah. F1-1. We have game number 3. Same lineup. We have Monimon playing as Khmer Giga Pocket. So he's going to be maybe going a couple of scouts, maybe just going fast castle knights. We'll see about that. We have Pume playing as Portuguese in the pocket, and More playing as Georgians flank. Now, a couple of days, weeks, whatever ago, Now, bear in mind, I didn't see anything except for 5 minutes deep into this game. I didn't see the start. But we were talking about this a potential strategy from Georgians where you can TC drop because you repair cheaper. But you can't... Not only you can TC drop, but you can TC drop and keep your mule cart under the TC. I'm not even sure if I should be saying this because, like, I'm not even sure if that would be accepted. But hey, I also don't know what would be the reason for not being accepted. But anyway, you TC drop, you keep the mule cart under the TC, and basically the mule cart soaks the arrows from the TC instead of your own TC. So you repair the mule cart, which is significantly cheaper than repairing the TC. Now, I don't know. Is that something worth doing? Is it worth testing those waters? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But we were talking about that on stream, so I'm quite curious to see what's going on in this game. For now, we only had mule cart blocking, which I don't really mind either. But for now, mule cart is just blocking 3 villagers from More. Like, it took him a couple of deaths there to realize that he could have just moved the mule cart out of the... Wait. Hey, baskets. Okay, so Georgians were facing the Aztecs. Now in the pocket position from MVZ we have Ethiopians, just classic archer from them, and Magyars in the pocket position. From the Magyars I'm sure is going to be scouts because they're just so strong. So scouts archers against scouts archers from clan R1 as well. Everyone's going up quite fast. Except for, of course, the flanks. Flanks are still shenaniganing around. 2 vills down from More. 2 vills down from Miauricho as well. 55 eco, 55 eco, 2 military, 2 military. Guys, everything balanced like all things should be. They even almost have the same amount of food in the bank. Very close game. Only 6 minutes of it, but very close game. Miauricho got all the way here with his villagers. He might want to run away because ranges are going to be soon on the way. Scouts are going to be soon on the way. It's dangerous. More is trying to go back as well. There's one low HP Vil. Magyar scouting coming. That Vil, alert. Yep, he's dead. Umay coming forward with his ranges. That's really good. MVZ keeps them back at home. This could snowball. If R1 is putting down enough military. Blue just getting away with his vills as well. The Khmer scout is looking for them. Maybe he's gonna be able to get a kill in. Maybe. Nope. Okay. More of the random barracks. Oh! Oh, there's 2 militias. But we're attacking the 2 militia with the 2 militias. The archery range player. Now the thing is, the archer range player needs to also be forward. Can't just like chill back at home fighting random militias. But okay, one archer can deal with all of that. Very, very exposed villagers here from More, but hey. They're not exposed if the opponent doesn't know about them. He is the first one to go up to Feudal Age. Aztecs, just chilling. Palisading the hell out of the entire map. This is open. This is open. This is all open. Never mind. I actually managed to jinx More somehow. We have... Okay, we have fletching for green. No fletching for yellow. He just queued it up now. Armor coming in for both of the scouts players. There's also forging for free, remember? On Magyar scouts. And yeah, I mean, this seems to me like a really, really good aggression from Team VENON.
But nay.
Those who ran the militias are coming to bother Sinister and his woodlines. Dancing around. Not committing yet to any fight. Never mind. I'm ready to be proved wrong. Moneyman ready to fight. About the same numbers. 10 scouts, 11, 9 archers, 8. Not too shabby, not too shabby. What's More doing? More still has that random militia. One was lost. And then what? Market? Maybe blacksmith. Huge fight. He has the food and gold to click up soon. And his opponent hasn't even clicked to feudal yet. Oh man, what an absolute cleanup here on R1's military. Oh my god, it's 17 military right now for Team VENON. Hey, Dizzle. Hey. If those scouts find this gold and the berries and this wood line and gold mining. Is Yamato playing? No, he's not. Yamato might be casting if he's kind enough to join me. I haven't asked him yet though, but I will. Soon. I already casted with Tofu and I absolutely loved it. So we need some Yamato deep insight. Comment about the game still going. Missed the reference. Sorry. Still too early. Still too early for me. I wonder how well the King's Gauntlet participants are able to process 6-player games. Okay, that might be different for Tofu, because Tofu said that he's a long-time viewer. But Tofu did really well. Like, I really like co-casting with Tofu, and I hope that I'm going to have him back for more co-casting. Also, Pig, I saw he has been casting back-to-back games almost every evening. I think that would be lovely to have him over as well. Oh, well, we need to finish those walls somehow, but you know how difficult this is to wall with all of those random spears from this random barracks? Okay, someone wall it in, please. Oh, God. Okay, we have 2 workshops. One is not producing. One has a ram queued up behind the mangonel. Okay, More. Okay.
Oh.
Panic time. A lot of scouts. They're about to be like cavalry in a tiny bit. MVZ about to have crossbowmen. Only archers from Pume. Cheaper archers though. Ow! That must have hurt. Blue is Castle Age in the meantime. Castle Age into Redemption and double bit X. Hey, you don't even want to see something else. Okay, well, there's that. You don't even want to see something else from Aztecs. It's only fair. A lot of pikemen now all of a sudden. Sinister is about to get to the next stage. Castle Age around the corner. Lots of light cabs. Very good against Monk Siege, but not that great against pikemen. Crossbowmen trying to dance around the siege, but it's quite tough for them as well. Ballistics getting in. Really nice. What I thought was going to be a snipe, but no. That mangonel survived. Can't say the same about those pikemen. Can't say the same. In the meantime, Sinister adding a second TC. Homie's about to boom it out. Good micro. Team Venom, 50 military, 58 from R1. Population, dead even. Husbandry coming in. He is trying for his dear life to just hover around and try to get a good engagement. I think the monasteries should be replaced in the back. It's not like he can afford that. Oh no, only 35 HP. Uh-oh, only redemption is on them. No sanctity, no fervor, no extra. Whoa, nice conversion. Sniped another siege unit from the opponent. So that's big value on that conversion. Devotion coming in for More. The Georgians have redemption and atonement. I think they do have redemption, no atonement. Okay, that makes a lot of sense actually. Those raids going to be a tiny bit traumatic here for Mioricho. Nice dodge. Rip. Went down to the crossbowman fire. There's a lot of siege there from More. Good micro for blue. I would still like to see a couple more technologies. There's sanctity. Very important. Very important. Oh, but is the sanctity from that monastery? Oh, pepperoni. Nah, no sanctities for you, homie. Oh, God. 14 HP! It's Jover. Will he remember to queue it up again? Probably not. Oh my god, his monk's dying like flies. He's like, but how? I remember attacking Sanctity. Thing is, Sinister has a really good boom and Moneyone only has a second TC. 52 equal to 63. 29 military to 31. I see Imp from Pume. Oh my god. More on 0 farms. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When you're the pocket, when you're the flank, you don't need farms. You don't need food. You need siege. And you need monks. Now, you lost everything. Might as well go back and seed some farms. So we had a plan. It failed. It's okay. It's like, I did my job, boys. I did my job. Imp might be an issue here, because Bracer Chemistry bombard cannons from the Portuguese. That all sounds really nice and cozy now, doesn't it? Now imagine a nice delete. A conversion there and a splash on the future Arbalesters is not something that you want to see. So, okay, the thing is, I do know that this game is going to last for a long time. Because if I would not have known, I would have explained to you guys why More has 0 on food. Because he's prioritizing ending this game quick rather than going for a late game. Because usually you don't see long games on frontline. Now do you? From what I've seen, the meta was to wall across to win, otherwise you get ready to death. Not really sure if it's meta or not, but I've seen a lot of people going for that strategy. Not sure if it's the most effective, because, so what happened? Why was this wall interrupted here? Well, because of all of this. He couldn't finish the wall. Now, on top of all of that, you have investment while your opponent will just invest into siege and monks. No? So you're spending all that time to wall. You were even stuck for the longest in feudal age. Yeah, that castle needs to be a tiny bit more conservative. Chemistry coming in, Bracer's already in. Mangonels can't do too much against Crossbowman with Bracer and Chemistry. Castle going up. Sinister trying to dive in for some... Oh! Nice! Mangonel shots. How many Mangonels? Yes. Yes. Imperial Age coming in for NVZ. He's going to match what the opponent pocket did. How are the populations looking like in terms of eco? 71 to 44. As a matter of fact, when it comes to eco, Team Venon is ahead about 60 pop. Military, very much equal, but this group of crossbowmen, it's a slight issue. However, 36 against 49. 25 seconds left until this is going to be the ultimate showdown crossbowman knights that you have ever seen. More mixing in 5, 6. Not gonna say it. 8 mangonels. 9. Him's quite cheating to me. I don't know what you guys think. One, imagine a siege workshop and one mangonel shot here. Oof. Sinister is going to suffer a tiny bit. But now, where is that ball of military? Crossbowman, coming here in defense. I think the knights should have went from behind. Oh, Sinister is going to bite the dust here. Like, he is going to suffer. He is going to suffer. Arbalaster is in for Pume, so he has even an extra attack. This is so much military. Jesus Christ. Still 50 eco difference. Oh, those mangonel shots on the knights. Quite nice, but now it's time to dive. Now it's time to dive, especially try to snipe the mangonels. Oh, yikes. That's gonna be a cleanup. Looks GG. I'm happy you're saying that, Slider. I'm happy you're saying that, because it does look, from where I'm standing, I see 30 military difference. I see 80 total pop difference. It looks GG, right? It does. Sinister replacing his eco. There's Sunday, double the military, about to roll. But Mori is like, you know what? Wait a second, because now I have 1 on food. 3 on food, actually. 1 mangonel that's about to turn games here. Orange switching to Elephantos. What's more chunkier than Chunky itself? Well, that. Up to 6 on food now. What is Mauricio doing with his monastery here? Man, good job on Orange for realizing that. Okay, Orange also wanted to put a castle in defense. He was like, could be more forward. It could. You are, however, fighting against Ethiopians. Ethiopians that are up with a castle. Now, don't show me torsion engines in the queue. Torsion engines is a dream. It's very expensive. It's 1,600 resources that he doesn't have. Let's have bomber cannon on the field, though. Do we think... Actually, I'm not gonna ask that because, like, you guys know probably what happened. But I wonder, and I don't want to know from the chat if that happens or not. I wonder if that wall is ever going to be completed. Yeah, suddenly now you have 60 Death Ball Ethiopian Arbalesters. That, yeah. How do you even stop? I mean, Portuguese have cheaper ones, so you could get more numbers up. But it's just the absolute machine gun. I didn't see this game, ask me. Mikiki, do you think this wall is going to be finished? Also, how do you think this will go for Aztecs? No masonry, no brace, no architecture. Never? Seems like homies are working on it. Orange almost up to the next stage. 20 elephants. Battle ones. Elite ones soon. Nice. Siege engineers could be afforded. Where's the Aztecs? I think they do get fortified wall. Yeah. But still. No masonry, no architecture. No way, dude. Holy past of the past. Nah. Good enough. Good enough. It did convert the light gap. There's an Aztec light gap. Ooh. Okay. Question. Is there a chance, the slightest chance, that monks from that monastery will eventually put their hands on a stable and will see Xolotl warriors? Because that's what I'm all for. I would love to see that. Poor monk dedicated his whole life to it. Yeah, he did. Guys, 13.7. Who was the last one? F Joy. Gotta gift it sub. Let's see some clapperooskies. Well, like in this rhythm, we're getting close to 15,000 followers by the end of the year. I think that goal would be insane. Out of this world good. Why is it not pushing? More. They are super ahead. They are, but they don't know that, right? And Team R1 right now saw all of those elephants. The thing is, what Green is missing, he's missing his Pocket's support. And Pocket is not up yet. He's waiting for him to get to Cavalier and +4. Because he saw the elephants, right? He knows that those elephants are, by now, elite ones. With Tusk Swords. The wall was absolutely completed. There's fortified wall here as well. So, best he can do is to defend with Siege and Arbalesters from behind that Aztec wall. I think we're gonna see torsion engines. When did this match happen in reality? Yesterday. Yesterday. Oh! I was talking about Tusk Swords. They don't have it. Crop rotation prioritized. Now, come on. You need 3 petards right here. Why right here? Because this is where you can open it. Now, will the petards survive the Arbalesters? Maybe. Maybe not. Ooh, there's a ballista elephant. Imagine if the homie just cuts this. Oh my lord. More monasteries. Blue is going up to Imp as well. Now, what is More doing? More is booming his life out. Another castle going up. Aztec castle forward like this. No. You're better slinging your stone to MVZ. Where are the petards? Okay, they are. Tusk Swords coming in as well. 134 military, 126. 14k, 13k. Jinx, thank you so much for the prime, homie. Thank you. Thank you for a nice message as well. And now let's watch a great battle. I have a lot of elephants. Siege engineers coming in for Pume as well. Does he have arquebus? No, as a matter of fact, he doesn't even have a castle. Working on it, though. Working on it. 5 dead vills. And now what? Now what? Boom! Torsion Engines is in. Torsion Engines is in. Couple of monks trying to push back the elephants, but holy moly, this is going to be like there's no more Arbalesters from yellow. Will the elephants be enough? I don't think so, especially with the monks behind, especially with all of those bombard cannons. Half transition is in as well. Oh man, huge fight. Now, if you're asking me, this should snowball out of control. Look at the amount of military on the field. Look at their value. There's nothing really to defend. What Team Venom really lacks right now is siege. Traps, that is. Not just bombard cannons. Proper siege. Mass 3, 4, 5. Traps and go forward. Is 10k value versus 8k. Is close. It is close. coming mostly from the elephants. But I feel like after a fight like that, you kind of gain courage to go forward. However, I am looking at their base. Now, I don't know how much they know about all of this base, but man, those are a lot of buildings to push through. I love castles here. I hate that they are from Aztecs, guys. Worst castles in the game. Better sling your stone to someone else or let someone else get the stone. Or at least if you're making castles, I think trebs have to come here. Are those going to be dead bomber cannons? Yep, there's 2 of them at least. Oh, but the shots on the arbalesters, man. Jesus Christ. How many kills do those have? Can't even click on them. 49! They dealt more than 30k damage. Swan Tower's coming in for more. Now wait a minute. Because not only the towers do pass through damage, but also you have +2 attack on all the fortifications, on churches, on castles. Towers, everything. Is it going to snowball out of control, Daniela? I don't know. Left to see. Rams still ramming. 144. Military to 86. More is it? Sorry, we're continuing. Had some important matter to attend. Are we gonna see more bomber cannon shots on the arbalesters? Could be. That's the university with arrow slits, guard tower, treadmill crane, and masonry. Ooh, onager from the Aztecs. Now remember, they do get siege onager, or access to it as well. Don't scatter. Don't scatter. Man, the raids from Sinister are just absolutely brutal. Show me them onager shots. Did he lose all the bomber cannons? No, there are somewhere. There's only one left. One bomber cannon with 34 kills on it. One single bomber cannon. There's just so many units on the field. There's green with 75 military right now. Green has more units on the field than all of the enemy team combined. And like almost everyone is 200 pop. We almost have 600 pop against 448. They did set up the trade, so that's really good. Holy sudden death. Some trade for Team Venon. I don't see as much though, and definitely not as efficient. I see a lot of them pathing so weird. But yeah, going back to the battlefield. More siege workshops going forward for MB. Siege Onager and Paladin. Paladin on exactly 0 Cavaliers. We only have 32 Hussars and 30 more in the queue. Homie's missing the gold. He started to trade a tiny bit later. But it's okay. Look at yellow. 54 trade cards. 39 for the cavalry players. There's not a whole lot of elephants, so I mean, that's good. Enough monks and siege onagers on the field to deal with all of those. Ballistics coming in for all of those Aztec castles. What is More doing? More has 2 rams. He has those 2 rams for a long time. Those 2 rams have dealt almost 40,000 damage. They're battering rams as well. Like, homie is just repairing the wall and making more fortified walls behind whatever they're breaking, you know? Have siege rams. I feel like you would want those from Ethiopians because of torsion engines, but then, you know, what even can Blue do? Blue can boom into Elite Eagle Warrior, I would say. But I see, you know, all the upgrades on the castle still. That's good. I think I would really like to see that. Would be good. Wait. Blue is busy. Like, what Elite Eagle Warriors? Homie is cutting the forest for a better trade. Like, he can't be bothered with silliness, like, you know, units on the field. He's plowing the field, deforesting here. I don't know how this game ends, but if Venom gonna lose from this position, holy. I don't know the score, how it ends either, but I know it goes for much longer. Oh my god, wait. Did those bombards just kill like 20 arbalesters? Sure hell they did. Oh my lord, but this one's. Ah. Okay, not as many. Good micro from yellow to keep them scattered, but still, torsion engines! Torsion engines taking no prisoners. Hey. It makes sense, right? Better trade, more gold for Elite Eagle Warrior. Huh. Barracks being prepared. But a couple of pesky battle elephants coming in here. Okay, in the meantime, More is surely but slowly building a trail of Swan Towers. All of a sudden, Team Venom dropped a lot in eco and in military. All of a sudden, the pop difference is only 100. I'm saying only 100, like that's like 20 units difference. Still 100, but 177 equal for Blue. That cannot be great. He needs to sling. He needs they need to spend their resources. There's thousands of resources in their bank. Oh, remember that I got happy about eagles? No, it's just pikemen. More comes with his like a minute. 66. My brain froze because I saw 1 hour there and I was like, wait, what minute is that? For fuck's sake. Plus 2 coming in. Those light casts will regenerate. What are those? Royal Hairs, recurve bow. Wait, are we going Paladin plus heavy CA? No way. Imagine, you know what's then the only thing missing from here? Elite Ballista Elephant. Mass Ballista Elephants into cutting all the wood down. Win condition from Team Venom. More is somehow in his own movie here. He has just so many towers, so many farms. I don't even know where he's taking wood from. Okay, he's taking wood from here. But, okay, Holkans. No, not Holkans. Oh, this is not Maya. Garland Wars coming in. Elite Eagle Warrior. Where are the 19 Paladins? Here, chillin'. Why am I upset looking at the screen right now? Because I still can't see the siege units. Siege units from Team Venom. There's no reason right now. Look at Blue's red. There's no reason to not have 10 trebs in the queue right now. And to delete 20 more vills, by the way. Okay, no, he's making traps. Okay, 3 traps, 2 more in the queue. We're getting there. We're getting there. Elephants pushing with the arbalesters onto this side. Uh-oh. Faith coming in on all of those elephants. Wait, is this wall good or bad now? I can't tell. I can't tell. They're still going to be pushing onto this side. How do you even deal with all of the amount of elephants? I don't think Magyars get squires now, do they? No. So the only viable halves will be for Ethiopians, but Ethiopians are big onto arbalesters as well. They need monks. Yeah, but Faith is in and can only convert so many. Like, dude has 40 of them on the field. Onager coming in from Pume as well. I think if there's someone making Onager, should be More, because he gets SO. But yeah, Cavalier now in from More. This is being pushed back, guys. Suddenly, we're looking at a very close pop. A very close pop. Both of the teams are almost 200 pop. More needs to get there. I mean, okay. More stables forward. There's, okay, Green is trying to hold and fight alone. Yeah, the trade line cut is really good, by the way. Okay, this kind of bothered me, but pretty good. Maybe this out. Pretty darn good. We're looking at 42 gold per trade card.
But nay.
Against 68. 72.
Jay?
Wait, is Blue not trading? Let's, oh, okay. For a second, I thought all the colors kind of look the same. Need to cut on the other side. True. They're still pushing onto this side, but man, I mean, Venom still has the map control, I would say, because like imagine if you have to actually their base is not as dense, you know, and concentrated. Like, what is this Khmer fortress there? All of these Svan towers as well. 85 kills on them. Big fight in the middle of the map. More Aztec castles, guys. My heart is aching. Aching. Bomber cannons missing from here. Siege onagers missing. They just miss siege. Everyone. Ah! This is being pinged. They might be cutting this. Uh-oh. Maybe big surround on the Arbalesters. Maybe Paladins diving in for the Bomber Cannons instead. Bomber Cannons still getting a couple of... Oh my god, Paladins got melted. Oh lord. We need a Bomber Cannon to focus the Arbalesters. But some could ask... What Bomber Cannon? And it would be a good question. 9 Bomber Cannons in the queue. That's the attitude that I like to see. Lots of halbs. Need to come forward. Need to focus on the elephants. Kind of try to push this back. So many paladins are lost just by trying to snipe the Bomber Cannons, and they're just melting to the elephants. Can I show the KD stats? Okay, let's pause, because I don't want to miss any important fights. And here we go on the KD stats right now. NVZ raised 77 buildings so far. 829 kills to their best KD ratio as well. Mori and Pume have positive ones as well, but anyone else negative. Well, not negative, but 17 conversions only. He had so many monks. Army high 97. Trade profit, Pume, with Portuguese. Still, cut or no cut. Well, he has 87 of them. But to be fair, it's like he would have like 44. Do I hear Jaguar Warriors? Do I hear elite Jaguar Warriors? Are they cutting on the other side? No, they're not. They wanted to. Someone pinged them. Asking them. Ooh, or you meant on the other side here. Feels like Mega should be on CA here. To be fair, I saw him getting recurve. And I thought he's going to add that. But he changed his mind. I imagine that you still need some sort of mid shield. Which I guess that's where the halbs from Ethiopians come in to play. Yeah, 15 kills on those only, but still. Uh-oh! Beware of the Aztec elephants, homies. Beware, they're cutting close to the trade. A lot of guard towers still here. If a game goes super late, Portuguese team should win. No. Why? I like both of teams late game. And if you're talking about the Feitorias, I explained in the previous game that Feitorias not that important in team games because your gold income is trade. So you can have infinite bomber towers. But everyone is building Svan towers right now. Like, yeah, bomber towers are good and everything, but like I said, siege was missing. You just get massive 6 trebs, 8 trebs. Mori is buying stone. He bought 200 stone for 589 gold. He's getting all the monk techs, but how many monks does he have? Oh, 90 HP. Beautiful. Now, will this castle go up or will it be sniped by a bomber cannon? Yes. Let's see which one it will be. Holy Mother of Light Cavalry on the field. Was it sniped? I had one job and that was to focus on that castle. Ah no, he deleted it. He deleted it. Svan Towers potentially denying a castle. Maybe, maybe, maybe. No, Mori with his Chad Hussar. 63 military from Mauricio, but it's just the amount of military he has. Riperovsky. It's just peanuts. Now, looking at this game right now, once again, I mean, Team R1, yeah, okay, they cut to the trade. Have a good eco now as well. Bada bing, bada boom. But the map control, I mean, this is something like 60%, 40% map control for oh my god, the bomber cannon shots on arbalesters on this game were just brutal. Not from those ones anymore. Those ones are going down, but so are these, maybe? Maybe, maybe, maybe. Paladins diving in. Asnari Cavalry takes last pop space. Do we have more Cavaliers? Yep. Feels like blue and green need to fight together. So green is just doing his shenanigans over here. And man, one Ville Castle. That's some Viper. Oh. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. See the micro? See Jonathan shots? Maybe some conversions? Nice! Oh my god. See Jonathan's down though, but a lot of the military still there. Castle needs to be cancelled still. There's a lot of siege coming up. Where are the SOs? In the queue. Hill's coming here. Now, this leaves no defense against green. Green is cooking! Ooh, the production is all here, man. Some siege rams, but they don't know. I showed the map. They didn't. They didn't. I think I missed a big SO shot, but it's okay. We're gonna have another one. We're gonna have another one. Blue, pay attention to this, please. I beg of you. Go back with the pikemen. Here comes. Here comes. Oh my god. Tough day to be an arbalester on the field. Oh my lord. Blue healing his cavaliers. Thing is, the military number dropped from 60 to 28 for blue. All of a sudden, Team VENON only 25 military ahead. But this means green is pushing convincingly here, right? Right? No. Doesn't have 180 halberdiers in the queue? Okay, Sinister has to go here. Delete. Delete. I don't know. Those delete. Homie has 163 eco. He can't pop military out. Well, to be fair, Mori has 160 as well. Oh! Nice traps. Man, blue, all in all, still 200 pop. Defended against all of this. Now, what's happening here? Still kind of a pushback. Still less military. Still less eco, not by much. Just with 2. But, holy, this game is a banger. Okay. I don't know the outcome of this game yet. I don't know. Maybe this is going to turn into, you know, the most awful game of the league so far. However, I doubt. This is already very, very high quality. I don't know who's making the submissions for Neely's Game of the Month. But I think this deserves an honorable mention. Ooh, they cut on the other side as well. And Sinister is raiding. Maybe he's gonna get the idea. Maybe. Maybe. House needs to dive in. "69 kills on those arbalesters so far. Nice. Nice shot on the arbalesters from MV. Or maybe just on his bomber cannons. This is a crazy game, you guys. This is an absolutely crazy game, but I think Green can say goodbye to his arbalesters. They were kind of caught without defense here. Mori also forgot about his hussars. He might be focused on microing all of this. Onager! Nice! No siege engineers. He needs not to forget about that. He needs also... The entire team needs a lot of food. Like, look at... Team Venon's food income. Or food stockpile. And look at Team R1. Just cinema. Absolute bloody cinema. That's a lot of siege onagers. 7,000 damage on them. Oh! Well, they live. That's what you need to know, that they live. That is the siege onager workshop. If only Mauricio would know. Oh, wait, he knows. Oh, wait, he does know. Siege onager denied. Uh-oh. And those hussars flattened. Oh my god. Man, I judged so many. So many moves from Blue, but Blue is playing absolute Champions League here. Siege onagers requeued. From which workshop? This one, tiny bit more in the back, but still a forward one. Still a forward one. That's a lot of siege onagers, my homies. Wait a minute, we're getting close to disgusting numbers of siege onagers. Elite Eagle Warriors diving in. Green kind of has to go back. Again, halves are missing. Man, I don't... 97 paladins in the queue. I just don't know about the trickle paladins. Feels like you have to send like 40 at once and not just dive in for the bomber cannons. Bomber cannons can do anything to you. Just surround the arbalists. Sure, I feel like at this point, I feel like Halb bomber cannon is everything that green needs to stay on. And then you have the paladins as a mid shield. I don't know. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. I don't know what life is at this point. This is just an absolutely fantastic game. More starting to push on this side soon. A siege onager cutting that wall. That big, big, big wall. Oh, Lord. Guys, right now, I want to... Okay. I want to pause and recheck the KD. Oh! Recheck the KD for blue, because I feel like blue killed so many units with those onagers. Siege onagers, that is. That might have bumped up a tiny bit his KD. However, in the same time, he's just sending pikemen. A lot of them dying, a lot of them surviving. Costa! Costa, Costa, Costa. Good to see you here. Nice shot! Oh my god. Paladins diving in. Maybe sniping some siege. Yeah, true. Now they have the better cut. Let me check. I still want to see this fight. I still want to see this fight because there's a lot of things happening here. Oh my god. Blue is cleared up for his life here. Three traps. More is starting to kick back. Took the homie a while to boom, but he's back into it, and now he's just pouring Siege Onager and Cavaliers. Man, blue is playing so well. Like, I gotta say, what are these campaign towers? How many towers does he have, and how many kills? 123. No. 124. 40 keep Svan towers. Okay, now let's go back to the trade. Gold. 108 all of a sudden. 108 compared to 73. But look at the map control. Look at the map control. We're getting closer to 70%, 30% now, all of a sudden, now don't we? Almost double the military on the field, guys. Surely this game ends soon, right? Surely Team R1 cannot hold for much longer. I feel like just a couple of random... Yeah, you see the cockroaching that More is doing here? I feel like just a couple of siege rams from him doing all of this to the production buildings, to all of that, would add so much value, because it's literally impossible to keep track of everything. That's exactly why More is getting away with all of those. Yeah, Green has 15k gold. Like, honest to God, at this point when you're floating this many res, honest to God, just delete some trade. Delete. He has 200 hulks in the queue and 11 heavy scorpions. I mean, I would like to see heavy scorpions from Kummer as well. Like, why not? Only 20 military though. Hop is dropping for Team R1. Yeah, but look, I mean, at this point, look at those 52 kills on them, 13k damage. And now they're just going to start chipping in on the production buildings. However, you're not addressing this. This could become a bigger issue. This could become 100 hussars. Okay, okay, okay. They noticed. They noticed. Danger. Paladins going to deal with all of that. Panic time. That I feel like that kind of stops the push to some extent. Man, they're pushing. They're so deep. They're close to the trade. More bought 300 stone for 1,700 gold. What do you guys think? Is stone at a good price? Are you a good trader? What do you think? Paladins kind of having to deal with this sucks because there's no paladins in the front. Green lost the majority of his military. How many bomber cannons from yellow? Yes. Yes. I mean, what can happen? It's not like paladins. 19 paladins can come forward. That's not happening. No one wants that. No one wants that whatsoever. This has been pushed back to some extent. There's more siege ramps where those came from. More is just not done yet. He just isn't. And why would he when his team is about to swing a big fight onto this side? Lots of military. Poor blue, all alone. All alone and afraid. All of a sudden. Teammates, not here. Siege onager on the arbalesters. Yes, sir. That's at least he can do. That's at least he can do. Here come the teammates, though. Teammate going straight for the bomber cannons again. I feel like just patrolling into this fight would be so much better for the paladins because a lot of them are just dying trying to snipe a bomber cannon, and it's really not worth it losing 20 paladins for one single bomber cannon. It's simply not worth it. And now all of that against the Aztec castles are giving me anxiety. Green kinda low-key pushing onto this side. While also they are trying to deal with all of those shenanigans. Siege engineers coming in from Sinister. He has two trebs. Two trebs that are going to do great things. Georgians preparing what? The half transition? Champion? Imagine. Imagine Georgians champions against Elite Eagle Warrior and halves. I mean, not too shabby at all. I think they're missing Gambesons. Where's Georgians? No, they do have Gambesons. They're actually fully upgraded then. But Jaguars, yeah. But I don't see any Jaguars. And honestly, neither does More. Right now. Oh lord, all of the traps having to deal with all of this and not in the front pushing this castle back. It's painful. He's going to invest into halves though. I don't know. He does have the gold to attack into champions, and champions can actually kill the mid shield. He just wants a mid shield of his own in front of his military, in front of his siege onagers, basically. That's what he wants. But that mid shield could be champions as well. Does handcard affect trade cards? No. Trade cards have their own speed upgrade, and it's called Caravan. Orange, no handcard after 2 hours. Yeah, as comer is not as important. Why? Because your villagers are not walking to drop the food. And handcart, wheelbarrow are the most important for your farms. However, that being said, it still affects the rest of your villagers. It still affects the lumberjacks, the, well, miners you don't have at this point anymore. Ooh, there we go. Back to jaguars. Nice. But yeah. Champions! Hey, I called it. I called it. But yeah, now by this time we have the jaguars. Whoops. I like the scorpions. Scorpions have bonus damage against the elefantos. And heavy ones with from Ethiopians. I don't mind this at all. Seems like a good choice for Team Venon. 135 military to 100. 6k more value though. Guilds coming in. He didn't send that many res though. But he's getting guilds before sending his gold to Pume, I guess. Manimon could send some gold. Both of them could. Oh my god, and Pume has the most amount of trade cards. That's crazy, actually. Two-handed swordsman. Champion. Transition coming in. Ooh, those rams are nasty. This was stopped, but it's still open. It's still open. I imagine rams. I imagine champions. I imagine all of them jamming in. And nothing you can do about it. Oh, they're getting very close to the trade. They're getting very close to the trade. And I would kindly let you squeeze in the information here. Kind of let you know that I complained the entire morning about being super sleepy. I had to wake up at 6:30 to cast the previous set. I was asleep half of the time. This game was better than coffee. This got me awake and wanting to run around the block for 30 minutes. Like, what even is this game? Chat, I would kindly let you know after 5 hours I'm awake, okay? I'm fully awake. After playing this, I would need a vacation. Again, I haven't seen the series. I don't know how much this is gonna last. I don't know how much the next game is going to last. But if I would be to guess, the next game lasts 15 minutes. Because how do you even, like, no matter who wins or loses, how do you even go into the next lobby and ready to play the next game? Like, how do you even do that? Game's awesome. As a player, I will be afraid for the next few games. Yeah. She only drinks red wine? What? Ain't no way. Red wine is my least favorite drink because I get huge headaches from the sweet one, and that's the only one that I like. The dry one is way too dry. Make sure to stay hydrated. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ow! That hurt. That hurt. Man, Pumes KD this game. Aztec bomber cannons, Pog. Still keeping an eye on this because champions and halves and everything. Heresy? 1,000 gold just like that? 1,000 gold? I still don't like the Aztec castles, but I will stop complaining about them, by the way. Oh my lord. If your MBL doesn't even pay you, you're probably queuing up for a leather game after the set. Yeah. MBL is just built different, you know? E for the Ethiopians as well. Okay, they already have all the upgrades in terms of range. Do they have arrow slits? No. They do get architecture, however, so like they will keep some of the R's away. Yeah, like, man, the Aztec castle is one shot away from the Portuguese bomber cannons. Just because. He's Sinister is sending his stone to Mauricio to make those castles. Sinister, no! Make yours, please. Please. They're better. Oh, rip that monk. What's longest so far? In this tournament, I don't think we've had a game longer than 2 hours. I don't even think we've had a 2 hours game yet. There were a couple of pretty long ones. It won almost 2 hours. I remember Frontline being one of them in Nocturna versus Cells, I think. That Frontline took a whole lot. Oh my god, that trap instantly melting. Did he delete it by mistake? Yeah, I mean, blue always tried to convert the siege onagers. Oh my god, the splashes on the Arbalesters, man. Yellow, it's really a bad day to be an Arb today. Well, yesterday was. Pop. Pop. Done. I'll get a heart attack if I see one more Aztec castle, and he does have stone for one more. Man, big siege onager shots left and right. Man, Team Venon keeping almost double the military for a long time, but they still can't close the game. Pop is only 30 away. 94 pots in the queue. Yeah, he had 100 and something at some point. But the thing is, oh, he even deleted some eco. That's great. I think Team R1 has way too many vills here. Not necessarily vills, but eco. And look at More. More has 162 eco, but he has 18 vills in the queue. Them homie. Here comes the pest again. Magyars do not have access to fortified wall. You want someone else to be doing all of these shenanigans. Right? Did I say something? No, they don't. Ha. Prediction time will be longer than a 3-hour game, yes or no? And this rhythm, yes, like Team Venom had an advantage in my opinion for a long time, but they can't close the game. But I don't know how R1 pushes this. Like, the map control from Team Venom is crazy. More is continuing to be an absolute pest. I think, yeah, Kualala, that was Ruben Stock versus Andre, but we were talking about, I thought we were talking about the tournament. if we've had... Oh my god! Oh boy. It's just death everywhere you look on the map. It's just... what is this? But good job from Sinister, still holding on here. And More is not done yet. Like, he still has his massing army there. Still has a siege workshop. Don't worry about it. Yeah, okay, he still has some stuff here as well. Okay, just show the KD again. What do you guys think the highest amount of kills is for any of the players? I say 2,400. 2,500? Rude. 4K? 2,100. Ha! I was close. Simply doesn't matter. No, I showed it already. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. More actually with the best KD. His siege onagers are just... What about the most amount of deaths? That's at 2K2. Oh my lord. 97 military highs still. Trade profit, really quick. Really quick. 120,000 gold for Pume, who also has 3 relics, and he has 8,000 gold from relics as well. Oh my lord. Oh. All of that gold invested in arbalesters flattened by Green's bomber cannons or blue SO. It's not over. It's not over. I feel my capture is lagging for its life, though. That might be over soon. But game's still going. Game's still going. Capture is struggling for its life. Copium, it's not over, guys. It's not. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. How are you? No, dude, stop it. Like, how are you, Pume? And you find the energy to select all your ranges and continue producing more arbalesters this game after you lost over 3,000 of them. Like, I can't. Homie had 14 bomber cannons instantly in his... No! Oh my god. Oh. He has 80 kills. Those are all arbalesters. Stop! Stop! He's already dead. Now, More, on the other hand, is very much alive and cooking. Now, wait a minute. Because he's bringing villagers to this, and I see 821 stone. That's plenty stone for about 5-6 fun towers in the trade. Maybe. Maybe I see a potential pushback here. All of a sudden, Team R1 with more military. More value, more pop. Now, I don't think... Ooh. How the hell did he see the... Oh, what the hell? Look at that vision from Sinister. What? some crazy shenanigan cooking there. I think they're also panicking. So, oh, yellow. Oh my lord, man, I can't take it anymore. I can't watch yellow anymore. It's just too painful. To be fair, like, he doesn't... No! There's going to be some cookery here, but like, don't ask me what, because I don't know yet. Now wait a minute. Now wait a minute, because this is something else. This that castle going up would kill their trade. Nah, you can't do that, Sinister. You can't. No, it's forbidden. First of all, you can never get that castle up because of the trade running on the foundation. And here comes More with the chalet in the middle of the forest. Because, like... I would go there. I would go to visit that castle. I would go there. I would chill. Have a vice beer. Live the life, you know? That will never go up. That castle's not happening. Watch me jinx it. No, that castle, it's literally impossible. Like, all you can do is block the trade even further. Oh, Envy is pinging this. They're planning. It was like, okay, you know what? Look at their player. Look at the red. That seems very smart. So why don't you, any one of you, take a siege onager, preferably Mauricio, and cut to their trade as well. Because that seems smart. And maybe they will. Maybe they will. Team Venom back on military lead. However, guys, there seems to be some sort of pushback here. There seems to be some sort of pushback. All of a sudden, all of these will be Swan Towers again. More is going back to pushing this again. And More will continue cut this even further. The famous guard tower from Magyars. Hey, it will do the trick. Is someone cutting here? No. No one cutting here, but they are pushing back here. Chat. Wood game? Wood game. Those two bomber cannons could chill here. Oh god, every stutter of Capturage is making me nervous. 129 military to 121. Both getting incredibly close to 600 pop. Not enough halberdiers here. Envy needs to delete more of his builds. Envy has 13,000 gold in the bank. You do not need 81 trade cards at this point right now. You simply do not. You do not. Delete them. Those 190 halbs need to be born. They're desperate. They trained all their life for this. Let them out. Yo, Ginger Beer, thank you so much for the 28 months. Cough? Don't cough. Ooh. Ooh. Market's going down. Uh-oh. Man, More, the absolute pest of this game. I swear. at this beautiful trade. And they're even chopping. They're even chopping. Man, Teal has to deal with all of this. So Teal's attention is completely away from the middle. In the middle, elephants are pushing strong. There's only 50 military on the field for green. He can't, because More is here, and More is here. So, yeah. Teal has to focus all of his attention to deal with one of those. He's not here, though. Oh, Lord. Those bomber cannons. Quite a lot of damage on them. But wait a minute! I missed this. What the fuck is that? I'm so sorry. Wait a minute. Look where they're trading. Shorten the trade. I don't know about shortening it. Look where they're trading. Oh man, they need to cut. They need to delete all those lumber counts. No. Oh my lord. Well, it's okay. They don't need more gold. They don't need more gold. Like, oh wait, Venon just... What did Venom just spend like 10k gold on? Bought food. Food is expensive during the war. Yeah. Score switch. All of a sudden, Team R1 is pushing back. Guys, 50 military difference. Double the military value. All of a sudden... I don't know how we're in this situation, Chad. I don't know how to cast from this point on, because if Team Venom wasn't able to close the game from that position, I don't know how they're coming back from this one. And if Team R1 ends up winning this game, I'm not ready to accept that reality. Is 100%? Well, let's go check. Oh, trade move! They deleted the lumber camp. I actually streamed sniping. Yeah. So, 411 for food, 1,000 for stone, 166 for wood. Wood's still at a decent price. Wait a second. Wood's still at a decent price considering people deforesting left and right. Rave jam. Mule rave jam. Paladin's still here. Paladin still cannot deal with all of this. More's peskiness. More's random cavalier sniping a trap. No, villager is more juicy. I don't know how they're dealing with all of this. They can't. They can't. They were pushed back so much. Map control? I call it back to 50-50. Maybe even 55 for Team R1. And not to mention the score switching like crazy. This game is not even close to be finished. Tiny bit of a traffic jam, but I mean, it's okay because like it can be worse than what was happening here earlier on. This game is giving me anxiety, but it was also one of the best games that I've seen in the qualifiers. I don't know if you guys agree, but yeah, imagine the game is still alive. No, I was told that what is Mona doing, dude? Like, Holy Alcatraz. No, dude. Oh, yo, Daniela, see, I didn't cast Suomi versus Old School. T-West casted it. It was happening in the same time as I was casting Danish Alliance versus Ankar. And I didn't cast Recorded Games. I know T-West casted it. So that was yesterday. He has it in his VODs. Oh, man. Almost double the military now from R1. Double the military value. I said military value. I'm sorry, chat. Like, this is... I lost my sanity with this game. I lost my sanity. Like, there's... nothing left. In the meantime, I completely missed here, but Siege Onager switch from green is really good because he does have that torsion engines effect. So half Siege is not even a bad pick. This is the craziest game of AoE I've seen. I really think this should be the game of the month in Nilly's What Happened In. I really think this was the game of the month. Like, I haven't seen a better game this month. Anyway. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That's a lot of elementals. You should make a YouTube video edit of this. I think I'm going to upload this on YouTube. I have to. Like, this is too good of a game. But this reminds me, guys, if you want my videos to pop off, you gotta go on YouTube and leave a free subscribe. We gotta create a community there as well. Because I don't have a community since I didn't used to make videos or to upload my casts. Oh, torsion engines. Holy carpet of elephants incoming! Oh my god! Oh boy. Military numbers kinda getting closer. 60 pop ahead in terms of eco for Team Venon. All of a sudden, 600 pop versus 540. Guys, you were saying this game is done. Wait a second, because More is not done with this. More is not done with this push. Dude. Like, oh my god. Anyway. True, wait. I don't even know how that died. I don't even know how that died, but someone needs to cut here. Mauricio needs to cut. Maybe someone? I don't know what's going on. Listen to them. Subscriptions on YouTube. Listen to them. Nice. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. 44 kills on those Siege Onagers. I don't know how this game ends, or if ever ends, or I don't know what the meaning of life is anymore. I envisioned a win condition for each one of the teams at one point in this game. Not anymore. Man, back to 1,000 elephants. 54 of them. Four of them. How many kills on those bomber cannons? 13. 13? Nothing compared to 30. Wait a second. Only 21 here. Where even are the other ones? Maybe on the other side? Homie has 26 of them on the field. What? Uh-oh. You can't stack them up like that, homie. Those have blast radius increased. Uh-oh. I might just go to sleep. Nah, dude, you can't go to sleep right now. Imagine I just pause this game and I'm like, guys, I'm gonna go sleep. We'll continue casting this game. Oh my lord. Those slumber camps hurt, dude, so much. Random mill as well. Random elephant. From my god. I can check on the remaining wood. Yeah, 940,000 still. Amazon tunnel. No, this was frontline. So I gotta tell you guys, around this time, I joined yesterday Tattle's stream. So I knew this game is going at least 2 hours and 45. I was kind of chuckling when you guys said it's GG at 30 minutes. And at this point, I joined the stream. He's casting. And I'm like, I'm telling to myself, nice, Black Forest. And then I see Frontline here. When he's building some stuff at the bottom, he's always building some stuff at the bottom. He has been building those for 30 minutes. He's just moving forward with the trap. Ah, but the trap is gonna go down. He moved. Icarus! Too close to the sun! Oh no, he's just gonna let those in again. Oh my god, man. How is this looking like? It isn't. It isn't. They're just gates. There's just gates. 163 pop in terms of military all of a sudden, though. 22k to 20k military value. Now, wait a minute. There's a lot of siege here. 105 Elite Eagle Warriors in the queue. I thought Frontline was a quick map. Oh my god! Yeah, I think everyone did. I think everyone picks Frontline for a quick game. I don't know what to do with my life after this game. I don't know how I go and cast the next one. I don't know how they went and played the next one, because this is 1-1. So there's still at least one more game. Whoever wins after this. I think they had a break. They had a pause. Oh lord. Just do 3 times speed. Homie, my capturage is barely hanging on. Like, I can hear my GPU screaming right now. And you wonder why I crash. That's what my GPU is saying, if you guys are paying a tiny bit of attention there. I think you can even hear the GPU saying that. Me increasing the speed right now would be just G to the G. Onto this side, nothing else than yellow, losing more arbalesters. Yeah, this is my PC's benchmark test, but it's for 3 hours instead of 40 seconds. 16 bombard cannons in the queue. Who messed up? Who messed up? Also, all of this arbalesters just stacked there. Ah! Almost called it. Almost called it. How's Morris push looking like? Fantastic, actually. 140 paladins in the queue. We've had everything. We've had 200 halbs. We've had 105 elite eagle warriors. Now there's 133 paladins in the queue. Like, I don't even know what this game is anymore. Everything to just die to 50 elephants on the field. And now you have the torsion engines with 58 kills, 13k damage, just killing the elephants. And by the time they're killing all the elephants, there's 60 more to deal with. There's 60 more to deal with. Like, it's a never-ending story. Eagles could clear up. Okay, I want to pause because if there's movement and I scroll back so much, it's gonna die. But I want to pause and check back on More's towers. He lost a couple of them, imagine. 81, 287 kills on them. That's it. That's what I want to say. Moving on. Why don't they delete more eco with so much rest in the bank? I was saying that a long time ago. I was saying the exact same thing. Man, Mori is a bloody architect here. I swear. Like, he's cooking. He is cooking. Gotta lock that gate. It is locked. Nice. More towers coming up. I want to know what's the price of stone. Oh la la. Price of wood increasing though. That's how it happens in IRL as well, guys. You just deforest half of the world and then all of a sudden prices explode. How has Venom been fighting gates with Paladin? Don't worry, they've added everything. They added Trebs, Siege Onagers, but the thing is bomber cannons from Pume, Portuguese ones with ballistics, and Siege Onagers from More. Like, those 3 bloody units. Every single time. Like, those 2 bomber cannons. I can't click on them. 12 kills and 20k damage on 2 units. Venom low on food? Always have been. Now, issue is that not just Venom is low on food, but Magyars are low on food. But that also might have to do with 110 paladins in the queue, you know? Big dive on the bomber cannons. There were 15 on them, I don't know how many. Here come the Siege Onagers on Yellow's Arbalesters. Again. Oh my lord. Whew. Close. What's the price of stone? It's awful. It's 1,200. Absolutely awful. But hey, when you're piling on 10k plus gold per team, what's buying stone? Oh my god, those Siege Onagers, dude. What Siege Onagers? I didn't see any. Did you guys see any? No. They're out. They're gone. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh lord. Should Georgians go CA? No. No one should be making more range units into this game because like those Siege Onagers are hungry. No, like after seeing Yellow's Arbalesters, any range unit is out of discussion at this. Yeah, see? That's what's happening when you're trying to add Trebs. or siege revs or anything. And look at him. He's just gonna make another little cage. Another little cage. 3 more towers. And they're boom, 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 boom. Those 2 bomber cannons. Now there's 3 of them. Coming in there. Boom. Once the gates are up, they move in there as well with the siege onagers. And now the paladins cannot... Oh, now wait a minute. Now wait a minute. You can't wait a minute. You can't bring more siege because those have ballistics. Because Portuguese. And boom, 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 boom. He's gonna make another cage. Just like a hamster. That's more this game. That's it. Now you deal with this somehow. You deal with this. How do you deal with this? Like, paladins are ready, but... Ready for what? Oh, don't tease me with those bomber cannons out. Do not tease me. No! They're going out. They're sniping. Ooh, but what do we notice here? We notice that we need another little cage. Yes! For fuck's sake, man, this is so stupid. But it works. It works. Oh my god. You can repair ally siege units, yes?
Zars.
I'm getting tilted. I can't be watching at that anymore. I just can't. This game needs to be done soon, please. Please, please, please. He's buying. Like, look at the prices. Oh. Wait a minute. What's the price of it now? Still 1.2k. Finally, blue. Okay, but what do you do here? You're going with what? With eagles? There's no... Like, everyone is 200 pop in this game. You don't have, like... Oh, paladins. Those paladins. What even are those? Elite Monaspas? When the hell did he have time to invest into Elite Monaspa? And why? Blue, red spotted. Okay, here come the barracks. This could be wood control, though. This could be wood control. Now, the advantage is here that you can trade with... Oh! Is he cutting his wood? Or is he going straight for the bills? Nice. Powers, of course, More. Of course. This is still happening. Oh! He lost the little Ville. No! A bomber cannon! Panic at home! The architects are gone! Yellow 38 Vills? Yellow doesn't need Vills. Yellow has straight cards. The Vills are just on wood. Doesn't need food at all for his life. He has 11 bomber cannons. Just Arbs, bomber cannon. Arbs, bomber cannon. Delete, repeat. They're pushing back in the middle. This game is not ending today, guys. It's probably still ongoing. They lied to me that they ended this game, but they actually haven't. A siege onager needs to cut more here. Cut more. I told you guys that I wanted to cast these recorded games yesterday evening before a potentially live set that was scheduled, but unfortunately some players had issues, so they rescheduled. Nice shots there. So like I told you, I told my admins, guys, I just want to know how long this game lasts. Oh my lord. So I know how to time myself, you know? Like, don't tell me, don't spoil me or anything. Don't tell me results. Just tell me how long this game lasts. And then R-Base messaged me saying, I would tell you, Danny, how long this game, this set is. But I'm going to bed, and they're in game 3, and it's still going. So I was like, well, okay. Venom pop dropping. I'm not falling for that again. I'm not falling for that again, because everyone's pop is slightly dropping until it isn't anymore. Until there's hamsters cockroaching again. Until there's cuts. Trade raids. Please don't spoil. I'm not who spoiled? I don't know the outcome of this game or of this set. Did someone else in the chat said anything? Oh my lord. Maybe some friendly damage. You spoiled that it was a long game, Danny, come on. I'm sorry. Yellow losing more arbalesters. Joke's on you guys. I'm immune to that right now. Oh my lord, I thought Capture Age is dying. It kinda is. It kinda is. I'm very concerned if this game is not over in the next 10 minutes. Oh my god! Okay, well, guys, good luck. Good luck. You know what's the funny part here is that they're actually destroying the lumber camps. They were blocking the trade for the past 3 hours. Wait, here come the scorpions. Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't know why I double clicked on them. I don't know why I move things. I don't know why I'm clicking on things because I can still hear my GPU. This is why I crash. Why are you doing this to me? This is why I crash. Hopefully Green is going to move his scorpions and he's going to notice that bloody lumber camp. Oh god. Venom needed space for army anyway. True. True. But suddenly there's not 100 paladins in queue anymore. Suddenly they're on the field. They're coming here. Don't worry about it. 200 military from Team Venon all of a sudden after that raid. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 61 idle trade cards though. I can't imagine how tilted the losing team would be. Now this is what the taunt you play 2 hours to die like this is for. Now this is why that taunt was invented. So I feel like at this point, no, not at this point, like about 1 hour ago, Yellow's arbalesters became absolutely irrelevant. Like, Omi would, in my opinion, need only to produce bomber cannons and focus on them. And that's it. I was crying that there's still at least one more game after this. It's 1-1. You see, Venom can sling gold to remake trade easily. Correct. NBC. But NBC is like, no, my gold. Because, you know what? I feel like... Pume bought 100 stone for 1k2 gold. Sure. Sure, 220 military now. 240 and increasing, actually. I agree that that raid helped. Team Venon, they have the top score. Man, score is so close. Now More has a score. How is the hamstering process going? Architect died. Long live. Long live. But hey, I still feel like that was good for them. Like they... Oh, God. I have no hope anymore, chat. Now we have Green actually going into siege rams of his own. I think that's good. Again, Torsion engines. I think he should be solely doing Halb siege. Can check blue raid. Yeah, he's pushing. He's pushing. Siege rams is really, really good against the towers. Architects back at it! Wait a minute! They smelled some cheese!
Quais são as vossas ordens?
No! Delete that! No rodents. No. We can talk about more hamstering, but no. I can't see that shit in chat. Someone delete it, please! Yeah, I got goosebumps. Green 27k gold. Yeah, okay, so again, I want to pause this for a split second, go into statistics, check. Did MVZ... He slung 50k resources, dude. 50k! 255k gold for Pume. 500,000 resources for the Khmer player. That's it. We can move on. Yeah, it's my biggest phobia, Jiva. Yeah, they're disgusting. Can't even count that this high? I don't think anyone can. I don't think anyone ever counted that high. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Delete the gate! Oh, how my captures will die. Like I can smell the death. I can smell the death. Where's the architects? Architecturing. There they are. There they are. Oop! They're in the tower. Was this initially a Black Forest game? It's frontline. It's frontline. Quite an open map. I actually thought yesterday when I hopped into the game and I saw someone casting it, I thought it started from Black Forest as well. Would you consider a time limit if they reach 4 hours? Hell no. I'm built for this. Time limit. This was amazing. Still is. This is lone freaking bomb my cannon, man. Still, but where is Red's army? Look at the minimap. Where is Red? What even is life? Where is God? Can you see God? No, he's everywhere. Oh my god, man. Like, I'm losing my mind, I swear. Are there no Feturiash? No. So, at this stage of the game, or in team games, in this late game, you have more value from the infinite gold that comes from the trade, rather than Feturiash. Feturiash get you a lot of pop space. 20 pop space for one. And the trickle of gold and stone, it's not as fast, of course, as, 20 trade cards bringing you 1,000 gold in 2 minutes, basically. It's a big push, though. Feels like Team R1 is gaining more and more, more and more map control. But yeah, stone is a precious. Look at the price, 1,300. How much round taken? I have trust issues. I have look at brother Sinister. Homie's keeping the gate open for you, dude. But the stone price is insane. Maybe then 1 or 2 Feitoria would be it. Would be it what? Okay, you have stone. You're rich. What are you gonna do with it? Sell it? Sell it for gold? It's not, homie, it's not like they're lacking gold. Look at their, oh my god. I thought this day will never come. GG. Team R1 is victorious. Oh my god. Oh my god. How? Now someone explain to me like I'm 5 years old because I'm not a caster anymore. Like I'm not. I don't know anything about this game anymore after had watched this game. So I like me talking strategies about a game like that's not a thing anymore because my everything that I ever knew didn't apply for this game ever. So someone please explain to me like I'm 5 years old and I just opened a lemonade stand and I want to make a profit. Someone explain to me, please. What was this game? How did Team R1 win? Like, are we even looking at this? Like, I feel like the stats are going to make a vein pop or something. Almost took a 4 elephants. 4,000 pikemen! Pikemen! Ladies and gents, pikemen. Not hub, not champions, not high power. You know, you just see you just see the most units created. You see 2k4 elephants against 4,000 pikemen, and you're saying like, oh, of course Team R1 won. But the story is deeper than that. 1,600 arbalesters. Those were Puma's arbalesters. You know what those were? We're going to statistics, military. We're going into Mauricio's kills. Those were it. Those all of those arbalesters are here. There they are. Oh my god. Oh my god. 700 elite eagles. 2,000 paladins as well. It's crazy that Team R1's third most created unit was a trash unit, and these actually first most created unit was a trash unit from Team VENON. My bad. Man, I gotta say, like, everyone played out of their mind. I want to see some W's in the chat. I want to see some claps. Absolute masterpiece, dude. So now I'm asking, if you are each one of this team, how are you just going into the next game? Because I feel like if you are Team R1, Jesus Christ, how you feel like a god right now. There's absolutely nothing stopping you. So confidence off the charts, off the roof. And if you're Team Venom, I feel like the mentals are quite down because they had 75% map control. They were here pushing into the trade.
Pillars.
And they got like, look at the minimap, dude. Holy production. How many stables did Orange have? 62? 16 workshops. That's why Puma had 16 bomber cannons instantly on the field. Yeah. I gotta restart my capture age. My capture age is like, dude, I need a break. Can we like clap for my GPU as well. Poor homie. Pushed it through. Now, let's not jinx anything. Shall we? $3.5 hours. Yep. That was it. It's still not over. There's still at least one more game. And it's Nomad. Now, Nomad is also kind of like a wild card. It can go for 3 hours itself, can go for 25 minutes. When GPU, because my entire system would have went up like a matchstick. Dude, also, when my vocal cords, because I feel more tired after casting that game after than casting 10 hours last Saturday. I casted 15, but I'm just comparing with the first 10 hours because by the end of the 15, I was dead. So yeah, guys, we have at least one more game. I hope you're enjoying this series. I hope you will leave a follow or a subscribe on YouTube. They're free. I'm not asking for more. If you do. And that's about it. We're moving forward to the next game. Next game, Nomad. Interesting, Nomad. Kind of weird. What is all of this delta? Tanoran! Deserve a sub for casting a 3.5-hour game? Who the hell knows? Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Guys, thank you. Thank you. It started a freaking hype train over here. I appreciate it, but... Thank you. Really, really appreciate the energy. You guys are fantastic. Thanks for being here. And let's take a look at their TC positioning. We have Team R1 with Pume playing as Koreans. Koreans, OP, look at their line of sight. All of the team's line of sight because that's a team bonus. So, with the line of sight, you can see the opponent's TC before walking into it. About to find out. Well, technically he saw the views. I don't think he saw the foundation. Alright. Have Pume playing here as Koreans. At the top, there's More with the Malians, quite close to each other. And Posholo is here with Persians as well. So, nice civs for Nomad. Also, them being this close to each other. This is something that I want to talk a tiny bit about because usually on Nomad, I don't like to see this. Why? Because of multiple reasons. Food income. One of the most important food income on Nomad are hunt and boars. You see, you have a boar here. Usually on Nomad, the boars kind of follow a triangle positioning rule. So if you have a boar here, you might have a boar here and a boar here. Now, if your TC is here, technically all of those 3 boars are yours. Now, who's taking this boar? Is it yellow? Is it red? Now, who would take this boar? Is it orange? Is it yellow? What about a boar here? Is this dude's or this dude's? So, like, they will have to share 3 players, like 4 boars. Not only that, but resources as well. Now imagine you're surrounded by enemies. Which, okay, development is all the way up top. He could be closer. These other 2 are all the way at the bottom. Blue and green. You have Romans, Burgundians, and development with Vikings at the top. I think he's going to have just a full investment into water type of game. But now imagine if you suffer from a castle push, from siege push, from the top, both of you are exposed. It's not like one of you can just boom away somewhere protected and then be like not be bothered with any type of aggression coming up. Like, if Team Venon recognizes this, now I don't know if they know anything about their enemies and where are their TCs. But if they recognize this, Team R1 can get pushed into their corner, basically.
Oh. Win.
Is Vikings gameplay here gonna be too disturbing, very aggressive while the other two boom? I think it's going to be the exact opposite. Yeah, okay, but it's an... How do you even call it in... English? Equilateral. In English. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. Man, picking chatters always ruining my educational explanation here. Now, come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, have a good game going on. Osholo is putting down a stable soon. In 1 minute. He's going to probably go up with stable Smith. Wait, I actually had a very intelligent question here. That if the plan from Blue is to just no? What do you mean no? Hey, spoilers. Range? I would expect the Persians to go up with the stable and blacksmith or something, or market. I would say that because he's playing as Vikings, because he is so far away from everyone else, he wants to contest the water. There's no castle drop, there's no siege push that endangers him, basically. So he wants to invest into water and win the water for the team. While the other two can go fast castle into other siege push, other boom, other tarana. Decker, thank you. What did you push, Olo? What did I say? Stable blacksmith. What do you mean no? Decker, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope you had a fantastic stream. Welcome everyone. We're casting League. You said to not spoil. Yeah, but like don't try not to spoil and just straight up lie to me. Because that's like not... Damn it, man. Face spoilers are also not appreciated. Hey, White Knight, how's it going? Guys, More is back to being pesky. Of course. Of course. Homie can't even decide what he's gonna go for. Is he gonna go for a Hulk, a galley, a fire galley? ¿Por qué no los tres? You know? Fume's here as well. They're just going to pile up on poor Sinister. Sinister Burgundians thought he could be living his vida loca. Even got fishing lines. Even got fishing lines. He's planning on going Custeliers. Okay. Development trying to win water at the top. Posholo. Persian docks. The last civ that you want to play water against, because those have double the HP and it's gonna take a whole long while to go down. Development's fish. Oh my god, Development's putting down his third. No, sorry, his fourth and fifth dock. They're cheaper with Vikings, but now 11 on wood won't let him produce from all of them. Like, homie has 2 Hulks in the queue. Only you just simply cannot produce. Also, I'm not sure if he noticed this, but he probably would want to move his fish at the top, especially if it's contested. First one to get to Castle Age is Miauricho, and he's just going to maybe boom it out. Maybe gonna invest into galleys of his own since they do have extra armor on them. But no, it's going to be fire galleys. He's going to invest into medium warship, and he's going to fight back on water, where Pume invested into a couple of units as well. Pume and More are going up to the next stage as well. Pocholo already castle and knights on the field. His galley is trapped by the goat. I saw a galley trapped here, but I wasn't sure what was up with that. Yeah, so you see basically all of that investment to just take out one dock while... yeah, I mean, yellow is just going to replace his Fudiko on land. It's a really good uptime. It's a nice transition. He has the monastery out already. They have Burgundians in their team, so relics are a nice addition. Yeah, a couple of knights are going to harass here. Pume coming forward with an outpost. Does Pume have 650 stone in the bank for a castle drop? Yes. Boys and girls, start to move forward. Castle in Sinister's real face. But Sinister is going to plan on putting a defensive castle. It needs to quick wall those boys in, because if those knights get in there, knights with no upgrades. Castle could still be forward though. If a castle goes up here, denies the stone, denies the gold. Do you think they had a break before they started the game? Pocholo, did you guys have a break or something? At least, I think at least 10 minutes would have been orthodox there. No? Jesus Christ. Okay, when it's castle versus castle, what do we know here? It's rams and petards. Instantly. Instantly. Siege Workshop has to go up from Sinister because Red could be preparing his Siege Workshop. So you either make rams or you either make mangonels. Development, getting medium warship finally. Has a lot of hulks, worth upgrading. Petards with that distance, yes. Because if you time it, you see that castle. Well, I'm talking from my opinion. Usually you see pros going for petards still from this distance, because you see the castle has a fire rate. And if you send the rams, if the petards are behind the rams, like you have to micro it properly, or you have to be really careful on that whole thing. So your petards need to hop out of the castle exactly when that castle already sent the arrows. So by the reload, the petards are already gonna be somewhere here, and rams kind of mixed in with the petards will soak in some of the damage. Maybe you're gonna lose 1 or 2 petards, but anyway. Pume doesn't have the food for the petards. That's a really good point. That's a really good point. Also, there's a siege workshop, but he doesn't really have the food, the wood, sorry, for anything really. He's probably just made that siege workshop as a response to potential rams, because he has the cavalry unit. Sinister himself could be pushing with Costiliers and rams, and in that situation you might want some quick walls here and maybe a rocket cart behind that castle to defend a potential ram push. But yeah, like I wouldn't like petards within this distance if you don't go for rams, because like you would want to soak in some damage. 1-2 conversions potentially. Nope. Supplies. Thank you so much for 2 gifted subs. Appreciate you. You missed a 3-hour-and-a-half game. Both of you, well, all of you that came with the raid as well, by the way. Persian monks OP? Well, not so. They lost. Oh, Pume is now the red architect. Pume is now the red architect. My soul left my body, chat, after this. After the previous game. Team Venon ahead in pop. Hey, that is still online? Yeah, quick 2 sets. Quick 2 sets of the first round. For King streaming for 6 hours and a half. Oh. Ooh, More losing a lot of Fischerooski. He has a nice farming eco though. He's kind of investing a tiny bit here. Sniping some of greens. Greens fish. I want to see demos against those demos. A couple of demos would really work. You do need to get the demolition ship upgrade. Now it's a separate one. Doesn't get affected by the medium warship. Only 7. I gotta pay more attention. Hey, 7 is great. Thank you for being here, supplies. Always so nice. Development is going to boom. He still has a lot of navy, but now he's going to boom into what? Arbalaster timing could be nice, especially against Malians, I feel like. Would take a time for the Malians to transition to Chemscarls. Not the biggest fan of Arbalesters against Savar, though. +2 against range units. And yeah. We have Pume putting a couple of Korean towers, which is expected. But you know what I was telling you guys when I was saying that Team R1 could be cornered? Well, same thing could happen for the opponents. Opponents are very close to an edge that has a passage. I would love to see someone... A cockroach. Like... Okay, Pume is the cockroach this game, apparently, with the towers. Oh god, here comes the castle drop. But I could see More actually taking a Vil and going there and stonewalling all of that. Like, that's some Black Forest type of awareness. And look at that castle drop on 2 TCs. I think you could say R1 likes towers. They do. They do. That's one thing I noticed. Oh, Poshol is here with the camels. Counter castle. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Lady, stop building stables. We need you to finish that first castle. No? Okay, well, you do you. She just didn't like this project. It's just too much stone, and she works better with concrete and wood or whatever. Probably not concrete. Yeah, just wood. Alright, well, war elephants. To put the nail in the coffin. How's Bob looking like? Still pretty close. Still ahead for Team Venon, so not ready to bring the Amino in. Oh, actually, oh, my dear life is so... Mori with his random mangonels. Still. Now, if you are green right now, how do you not hate your life? And look at this. There's towers everywhere. There's guard towers from Koreans, and they have war wagons onto this side as well. And now Posholo is going imp. Careful, though. Careful. Longboat attacking the castle. Yeah, but like no transport because oh my god, the meat grinder here, huh? Transport here, please. Waiting for the ferries. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. He's hop in, homie. Doo doo, or whatever sound the ferry boat makes when it's living. Alright, well, where are you transporting him, though? Where are you transporting him? Here? In your base? Oh, the pepperoni. To blue for castle drop. Green's not doing well, chat. Blue is going up to the next stage, though. Here come the Rams and... Arbalesters. Now. Stables. More stables. Cavalier. +4. Yeah, Knights are coming back. Oh, there's gonna be a cleanup and 3 halves. I know. I said it on purpose. There's +4. We're waiting for another ferry boat. Hop out. What's more cooking here?
Salve.
Salve. Oh, poor green man.
Prontos.
This gives me anxiety. Now, do you bring the monk here to convert? Convert the transport ship? Wait a minute. Wait. He's trying to. Oh, you gotta leave those homies behind. It is what it is. 5 of them. Cavalier is in. 18 of them. More siege warship. Literally more siege warship. He's going to go into Champ's Girls as well. Oh. We need quick walls. He's going straight for the raids, actually. Oh my lord. Oh, Blue didn't notice. He doesn't know. Oh, chat. The sweet despair here when you realize that all of your eco is gone. All of your wood lines. I mean, I don't even know how they had the courage to play an extra game after the previous one, but I'm imagining everyone's brain was absolutely fried. Man, let's hear it for Team R1 winning game number 4, winning the set, securing that spot in the 2nd division. And now they're gonna fight for the 1st. This was the best set of the Qualifier 2 so far. This was absolutely madness. My heart is breaking that Team Venon is not making it to the Division 2 because I think they would have been fantastic as well. I think there are a lot of good teams that are not going to make the Division 2, and that doesn't mean they don't deserve it because they're showing this all the teams are showing that they really deserve their place here. Maybe we're gonna have a third division and like a community one. I was really against it in the beginning, but the more time passes, the more I am all for it, because I don't know, games are fantastic. And everyone is showing really high level of gameplay.